Hello and welcome to Slightly Late Reviews, and this time instead of reviewing an actual figure we're going to be taking a look at this little Optimus Prime here. Now this little Lego Optimus Prime here isn't based off specifically G1, it's more so based off of the World's Worst Bot comic series, which is I think a new one by Skybound. You'll see there's like the background of the Energy Universe cover there. You will notice as well this is a different background because my desk was back there, like behind the camera, and I couldn't be bothered moving it today because there's already stuff all over it. So we're here now with the wires and the Commander Cody background. Lovely. First thing out of the way here, you'll see he's got 4 wheels. He's only got 4 wheels instead of 6. I wanted to make 6. I tried doing 6. However, it doesn't look good in robot mode, and I don't want to really like compromise one thing for another, but like seriously it was not a good look. So it would like kind of just like tab into this here, and it looked good in alt mode. It doesn't look good in alt mode because it isn't done properly. It would look good in alt mode. It just kind of like I didn't probably put it into place. It would look good in alt mode, but it's just robot mode. You couldn't really move the legs whatsoever. Yeah, it doesn't roll, sadly. I think the most interesting part about this is that for some reason this little bit here, this clip connector part, it's like a lot less secure than this one here, so I can't like pull this out because it just falls out. Unless parts are the same length, aren't they? Yeah, the parts are the same length. So I think I think it is just coming down to the fact that there's something weird with these bricks where one of them is better than the other. But who knows? Not me. So let's just try and loosely slot them back in. Honestly, there isn't really much to say about it. It's a reddish truck with a bluish bed. No room for a trailer. I don't see why you'd need a trailer, because honestly, what does it even do? Like, aside from making them charge up from Voyager to Leader, or Leader to Commander, what's really the point in the trailer? But with all that said and done, let's just get them into the main mode, shall we? Now, honestly first, I haven't read all of the World's Worst Bot. I've got the free comic book day thing from like March, I think it was, or May or March, one or the other. And, what was I going to say then? And I've read that, of course, but I saw the design for it. Here, I'll bring you up to it. I saw the design, and I was like, I like that. I think it's cool. No figures of it though. Let's make one of my own. And so that's what led us to here. Another thing here, no smokestacks, just because of transformation and articulation wouldn't be able to work with the smokestacks. Bit sad, I know. My camera keeps on focusing. Bit sad. Let's get stuck into it then. So first things first, you're going to want to, okay, actually, scratch that. We're going to firstly move this wheel in here. See, there's that then. Just going to move the wheels in, like so. Then just slide the legs down fully, before bringing them out, and preferably not losing another wheel again. This always keeps falling off. After you brought the legs down, spin them around. Second verse, same as the first, as Emgo would say. Yeah, expand this here, makes it a bit easier. And then spin it around. Oh, there's his hands. Okay, let's bring this up. And my little fancy device thing here for lifting things up called a stand. That'll do. Next thing, you're going to want to pull out, not pull off, pull out these arms here, unfold them like so, then just kind of like unfold them here. There's his head, this is the front. What was I going to do then? Oh yeah, I was going to say, for some reason with my pieces here, this left arm always just falls off, and then you're thinking, this is a right arm, it's not, it's a left arm. I'll show you what. Oh, cock. I'll show you why. Sorry, this keeps falling off. Everything falls apart for some reason. It normally doesn't, but it does on camera apparently, because, you know, why would it, why shouldn't it? You're going to want to open these windows here. There's his head. How do you get it out? You just got to, like, pull it out, like so. Then with the arms, you're just going to pull this down, move this, and rotate that there. That way that can't move. Then you can rotate this. Very nice. Do the same thing on the other side, and pull it down. Do the same thing. Oh, God's sake! Do the same thing on the other side. Bada bing, bada boom. Without the piece falling off, as it does usually. Okay. Here it is. Okay. I'm just going to want to rotate this all around. Put the arm back on. Oh, just put it on, why don't you? Yeah, it'd be nice if it stayed on to begin with. Don't shut the windows fully, just have them angled like that. And bring these down. And you'll see he's got a little head. You're going to want to take the head. Just, you know, just try and pull up the ears. Which is apparently the most typical thing to do now. There's one. Okay, it is possible to do without everything falling apart, but it just decides that, you know, because it's on camera, it's going to fall apart, which is really just the way how things go, isn't it, with this kind of YouTube stuff. All your issues don't appear when they're on camera, with all a bunch of other issues that don't appear, just want to appear suddenly. And let's bring this down to fully show his robot mode. Here it is. Here is primed robot mode. It's simple. It's red body, blue legs, parts that fall off for some reason, this is really annoying me. It's never usually this, like, fall apart, see? But apparently it is for some reason now. So it's slightly annoying. Taking him over to the source material. You can see the proportions are somewhat decent. They're close enough. Does the job. Yes, there is Jar Jar Binks on my wall. Okay. With that put there, we can bring my chair closer to my camera on my phone and go into the accessories. Or should we do comparison? We'll do the accessories first. First things first, here's the iron cannon, composed of illegal Lego techniques, because, you know, you kind of can. It's possible to do. Not the best thing to do, but still, it looks good. A bit gappy in the middle and at the back, but you know, it's good enough for the scale here. That can just clip on into his hand like so, and that's that. Now, this is the obvious one here, because everyone thinks, oh, it's an iron cannon, yeah, everyone knows that. But that's what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about something else. If you've been in the Transformers community lately in the past year or so, you'll know there's a certain thing called the Energon universe, and in that, Optimus Prime has a Megatron arm, or a Megan arm, as my friend Spencer would call it probably. So here it is. It does transform as well. However, due to the way it works, I'd say if you're going to transform it, put it onto the right arm instead, by simply just, you know, take this off, spin it round like that. That can just clip onto there. See, that's the neat thing with Lego here. If you're doing something like this, you can easily just swap it around, swap it out like that. And also because of the way it works as well, because that piece there ends up being where the smokestacks would like theoretically go, you can just put this here and have it like in the comics. But enough yammering about that. Let's go on the offensive, shall we? Take that off. Pull off his arm. Clip that into place. And they have what is essentially just a G1 Optimus with Megatron's arm, because, you know, that's the cool thing. You'll notice as well, there's one or two pieces here that are like different colours. That annoys me as much as annoys you, but you know, it's a sake of like, what parts can I use, what do I have, what's easily accessible to use. Why's Ozzy Osbourne just started playing? I'm not going to question it. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, by the way. What a guy. Lived quite a while. I'm surprised he didn't. That's a risky thing to say, actually, because it is impressive he lasted this long, but I don't want to say that. I've just said it anyway. Alright, let's get into the big shtick, shall we, here. Articulation. Now, starting at the head, you got a nice little swivel. You know, if that happens, you can kind of make him look up or look down, but with it also moves the arms. Speaking of arms, they've got the old trigger happy syndrome, or hot rod, or tarn shoulders, whichever you want to call it, who cares. Meaning it goes up this high, and it's got like the forward movement, which means it can't go out that way, so it can't go out like that, so like, it's a bit irritating sometimes, but oh well. If I had a penny for every time something fell off in this video, I'd have at least like 10p. I should say pounds, so I thought making up more money. I was like, oh yeah, elbow. Elbow can bend to 90. Very nice. Because he's moving, because his arms have to like obviously do a little wiggle bit with a like. That's a really bad way of doing it. You can of course get the cheeky little broken elbow look. Been there, done that. Oh yeah. What was I going to do? I remember. Articulation. Same thing for this arm here. Although, however, the Megatron cannon can get in the way of swiveling sometimes. I'm just gonna like try and ignore everything falling off. I'm not going to do this in another take. This is the first take. I only want to do one take of this. Okay, waist swivel. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Can go all the way around because of transformation, and because why not? Legs split. I think Jobby the Hung would say got all beautiful spread. Enjoy the wires here. It's next to my TV, so it's going to be cables. Knees can bend beyond 90 with the wheels attached. They can't even do 90, which is, you know, really fun for opposing. Yeah, nice bend here. Above the knee swivel, but it's not a thigh swivel. Oh yeah, legs can go up, can go back. At the ankles, there is only a swivel. For God's sake, everything's just falling off here. Never does this. I say in the like past 50 minutes of it living, okay, not 50, more like 30, I'd say, because this has been recording for like 13 minutes now. Oh my god. Okay. There. It's standing up. It's doing its thing. Time to compare. Here we have just a little regular 501st Trooper. Here he is with Voyager Hot Rod here, who I'm actually probably going to do a review of next. Here he is next to him. And then here comes Tarn. Here's Tarn. He's off screen because, you know, Tarn's taller than him. Yes, indeed. That's basically it for this guy. Someone's gonna say, oh, backpack this, backpack that. There isn't really one. Yes, he's hollow, but he's made of Lego, so that gives it an excuse. That gives it like a get out of jail free card, you know. with that being said, this is going to do 15 minutes now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Enjoy Toodles